What is up, guys? Martin Washington here to give my Naruto 674 review. I want to apologize to you guys for last week. I know I didn't do a 673 review. I was dealing with some family issues. My grandmother died, so I had a funeral to attend. So unfortunately, I couldn't make one. But I am going to do a 674 review. So first off, we get this chapter starting off with Madara using the lightning the lightning powers that I guess he's gotten from the tree, and it kind of resembles what Kaguya was doing with her when she acquired the power of the chakra from the tree. So I thought that was very cool, very not cool, but you know interesting to see that he's using the same powers of Kaguya. So could that show that Kaguya is also reincarnated into him as well? And then we get Naruto and Sasuke actually dodging the attack, which I thought was just amazing to see how far their powers have grown with this Age of the Sixth Path power, because Naruto just throws a rod up there or whatever and stops it, and then Sasuke, he moves like very quickly, and to see how fast that lightning was traveling, it's kind of incredible that he was able to dodge it. And then we find a little bit about Madara's limbo technique, and which I thought was very interesting because it's almost like I wouldn't say Kamui, but it's kind of similar because we see the clones able to travel without being able to be sensed, only by, of course, high level shinobi, which is why Naruto and Sasuke were able to sense it, because of course Sasuke has the visual prowess of the sage with the Rinnegan, or with the Sharingan, what I like to call it. And then Naruto, he has like perfect sage mode now. So of course he was already in tune with nature way before he surpassed Jiraiya and Minato and maybe even Hashirama in terms of sage jutsu senjutsu. So he was able to sense the clone as well, which is just awesome. And then we see that uh, Sasuke's Rinnegan possesses features that maybe the other Renegades don't, because in essence it's not a Rinnegan, it's a Sharingan. It has the Sharingan, it has the Sharingan resemblance, but the ripple patterns of the Rinnegan. So I definitely think that he has some powers that maybe even Madara doesn't have in terms of his Rinnegan. And he said that Sasuke didn't dodge it. So is it possible that he also possesses the Kamui type ability of the Sharingan that Obito has? Because that's the only way that he could have sensed that. He could see that Sasuke dodged the attack. And then we get something in this chapter that really, it doesn't sit well with me, because maybe because just I don't think it's human like, and I don't think it's very real. The fact that he teleports over to Kakashi and just snatches his shotgun out of his eye socket. Like, I mean, shouldn't you have to have some kind of surgery to just implant an eye into your skull, or does it just does it just pop right in and pop right out? Because it seems like we've been getting that the entire Naruto arc. Just people exchanging eyes like it's just nothing. So I'm really disappointed about that. But we also get some cool stuff with Naruto's sand. I don't know if should you call it a sand style Rasengan. I mean, I looked on Manga Stream. They call it a magnet release Rasengan. But I would say sand style just because it's Shukaku, the One Tails, and we of course know that he was a sand raccoon. So I thought that was very cool. And then we get Sasuke's lightning Chidori, like black Chidori, using the sage's powers, which I also thought was very cool. And then they attack, of course, Madara together. And when I got something that was very interesting. I can't remember what panel it was exactly, but if anyone notices, Naruto throws the kunai with Minato's marking on them, the flying thunder god technique. Naruto throws that kunai, and I'm thinking that he threw that kunai, and it might have stuck to Madara. And because Naruto is so skilled in Sage Jutsu, he might have had an idea already that Madara was going to try to use the Kamui to get his Rinnegan. So could Naruto possibly be using the Flying Thunder God technique to transport into that dimension with Madara and stop him from getting the Rinnegan? Which I think would be so awesome. It would show the development that Naruto has gotten. It would show that he's not just an oblivious ninja anymore, that he actually thinks ahead of all the possibilities that can happen. And it would just be awesome to see him using his dad's technique to, in essence, stop Madara from, gaining his full power. And it would just be incredible to see Naruto think of something that smart and that brilliant, far ahead before Madara could even think of something like that. I think that would be just incredible. And we see Sasuke, of course, slashing Madara in half, and he used the clone to take the damage from Naruto's Sand style magnet release Rasengan and Sasuke's Chidori. So the 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 Madara that Sasuke chopped in half, that was the real Madara, because we see in the later panel that only his upper body is transported to the other dimension with the Kamui. And speaking of that other dimension, we finally get what Obito was asking Sakura to do. Of course, destroy the Rinnegan. I predicted in that it was probably going to be destroying the Rinnegan, or maybe to take care of Naruto. Like have the relationship that he wanted him and Ren to have, and something to that something of that nature. But he of course tells Sakura to destroy the Rinnegan, which I think was very smart on his part, because he knows, of course, if Madara gets that power of the other Rinnegan eye, then he's gonna be very, very tough to defeat. And of course, we get Madara teleporting over there, saying he's gonna stop Sakura from destroying the Rinnegan. So I'm thinking that the chakra rod that he's throwing is heading towards Sakura, because we know that those rods immobilize you and stop your chakra from flowing, stop your body from moving. So I'm guessing he's throwing it at her to stop her from destroying it, and it's looked like it's coming pretty fast. I don't know if she'll be able to dodge it. She's not the fastest Shinobi. I think only maybe Naruto, Minato, and Tobirama will be able to dodge those rods. So that's gonna be interesting. And then what else is gonna be interesting? Um, could I heard Sawyer Seven Image say, could he use his Kamui ability one more time to transport him and Sakura out of that dimension, which I think would be very smart on his part, because he can transport away and still get the Rinnegan destroyed. Or is he gonna step in and just take the chakra rod for Sakura and then still allow her to destroy the Rinnegan? Or what's gonna happen? Because at this point, some people are predicting that he's gonna give the Rinnegan to Kakashi Sensei, which I don't think would be, no, don't do that, because even if he does give it to Kakashi, Madara is still gonna transport back to Earth dimension and take it from Kakashi. So destroy it, get rid of it, and then maybe you give Kakashi your other Sharingan, since we see that Madara has taken Obito Sharingan. And then something else that's interesting: could Madara awaken Obito's Sharingan and turn it into a Rinnegan? I think that's very interesting, because he awakened his Rinnegan by implanting Hashirama's cells inside of him. So if he still has Hashirama cells inside of him, I would think that he should be able to awaken the Rinnegan in Obito's eye as well, since he was able to do it with his own Sharingan. And that's pretty much all I have for today. I thought the art for this chapter wasn't on par with the previous chapters. I thought the previous chapter, the artwork was just amazing. This chapter was kind of just looked like Kishi just threw it together. You know, maybe he was in a rush to just get this out to us. I thought we got great action in this chapter. You know, from the previous chapters, we were getting a lot of progression into the storyline and, you know, showing their powers and showing them going to work together to defeat him. But in this chapter, we actually got a lot of action, and I was happy to see that. I'm really just I'm a Naruto fanboy right now. I mean, I'm like so fanboy Naruto right now to see all the abilities that he's acquired from the Sage. You know, last chapter with the Magma style Rasen Shuriken, and this chapter with the Sand style Rasengan. I mean, he's gonna be fucking beast if he can use all chakra changes in nature of the tail beast. I think that's just amazing. And I'm a big Sasuke fanboy right now too. I'm a big fan of this Rinnegan. It has so many powers. I'm glad that Kishi didn't give it the same abilities as the previous Rinnegans, because I thought that would have been a little dumb. I'm glad that we got some different techniques and that Sasuke's, you know, gotten faster. His prowess is increased, and I thought it was just a good chapter for to show off their new abilities. And so hopefully I'll see you guys later on in the week. I'm probably gonna do a 675 prediction video, you know, just to address some of the things that happened in this chapter. And hopefully I'll see you guys again next week to discuss Naruto 675. As always, I'm Martin Washington. You guys like, subscribe, comment, you know, do whatever you have to do to show me that you are watching the videos. And once again, thank you guys.